Buenos Aires runs short of mosquito repellent as dengue fever sweeps the province. And what exactly are the Chinese up to in Nuequen? Welcome to A Bloke in Buenos Aires, presenting news and views in English from the capital of Argentina. Please feel free to like, subscribe and leave a comment. After the deluge of rain a week or so ago, the drying mud has proved to be the perfect breeding ground for an infestation of mosquitoes. And this year these annoying little insects have brought with them dengue fever. Dengue actually comes around to Argentina most years, but only in isolated cases. This year there is a massive outbreak of dengue all over Latin America and the Caribbean, especially in Brazil. Dengue is pretty unpleasant, causing pains in bones and joints, but can provoke hemorrhagic fever and even death. There have been around 130 deaths in Argentina so far this year. This mosquito outbreak and fear of dengue means that all the supermarkets and pharmacies are out of repellent, and some people are opting for homemade remedies or simply doing without. Opportunistic profiteers, or what Milei might describe as wily capitalists, have bought up stocks of mosquito repellent and are reselling sprays and creams on Mercado Libre for 4 to 5 times the original price. With or without carrying such unpleasant diseases, the mosquitoes are a pain in the ass, and going to parks or near water isn't recommended. I went out cycling this weekend, down by the coast in Vicente Lopez, a beautiful landscape park and a favourite place to hang out. I came back covered in bites. In Nuequen province in southern Argentina lies a mystery. The dominant political ideas in Argentina over most of the last 20 years was a brand of Peronism known as Kirchnerismo, named after Nestor and Cristina Kirchner. This wasn't so much an ideology as a system to steal as much money from the state as possible. On the whole, a disaster that has brought Argentina to the place it is today. Milei's hatred of socialism in general and Kirchnerismo in particular has set him on a path to remove and undo as much as possible of the legacy of the Kirchners and their followers. To this end, he has set about renaming buildings and tearing down icons, but some things might be harder to undo. Back in 2015, then President Cristina Kirchner signed an agreement with Chinese President Xi for the lease of land to build a base with a giant dish antenna in Nuequen province. The base was completed and came online in 2017. No one really knows much about what happens there. According to the Chinese, it's for scientific research, and access to the base by Argentines is strictly limited under the terms of the contract. US military and intelligence has been suspicious for a long time about the purpose of the base, as have local Argentines, and it's caught the eye of Milei's government too. As Argentina's new administration moves politically closer to the USA's interests, the topic is bound to arise of what exactly goes on at the base and what to do about it. Every news report has some kind of bias, and it's often frustratingly difficult to get a balanced view. Ground News is a website and app that gathers all the world's media in one place, so you can compare coverage. Ground News lets you see the story behind the story, using data-driven analysis that looks at things like the political bias, reliability and ownership of news outlets. To get a 40% discount off a subscription to Ground News, click on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe to see more similar content. And if you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee in the description below. And until next time, que tengas un buen día.